welcome back to my channel. I am sorry if I seem a little underenthusiastic today. I am suffering from a case of being horrifically female, and it's taking its toll this month. I'm actually recording this on Thursday, the day I usually edit, and I've done nothing this week but curl up in pain and moan, and that's pretty much it, actually. So, again, I apologize if I'm a little, but it's just how I'm feeling. I'm trying to get through it. It's a little harder than usual, but I'm hanging in there. For our last character breakdown of the year, we are going once more into the world of BBC's Sherlock. This time, we're diving into new territory for me. Two reasons for that. The character that pairs with mine is seen like twice. And the second reason is this is my first lesbian relationship. Not my first lesbian character, but the first one that's had a relationship panned out from the start. I'd like to introduce everybody to Camille O'Byron. I'm going to link Michaela and Mackenzie's video down below just so I don't have to try and explain Sherlock all over again because he makes my brain hurt. Unlike my first two Sherlock characters, Michaela and Mackenzie, Camille was not created to try and better understand the universe, the show. I've given up on that. The migraine wasn't worth it. Camille was created to help me write a story for one of my preferred pairings. This is a trick I've used in the past. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm looking at you, Effie. With Camille, thankfully, it did work out, and she ended up with her own romantic interest along the way, which is where my two challenges come from. Camille's eventual significant other is Mycroft's assistant, Anthea. Yes, we all know that's not her real name, but I live in happy fandom land where it is, and I don't have to change it. Because I didn't want to. The idea of putting Camille and Anthea together sort of came out of left field for me because while I've written and read many same-sex male pairings, I've never ventured into same-sex female pairings. Not because I don't approve or anything, but because I've never read a pairing or seen one that truly captures my attention. Not sure why, to be honest, just how my brain works with things. It's funny seeing as how I'm bi and I'm interested in women, but either way. Ending up with a lesbian pairing, there's really got to be a better way to word that, wasn't in the cards when I created Camille. But nonetheless, that's what happened, and I actually really like how it's worked out. Creating Camille was interesting. I've said it before, even explained it a few times. I'm obnoxiously good at giving my characters horrible pasts, and unfortunately, Camille is no different. It's abusive relationships starting back when she was a child with her mother and father. Her father hit her mother hit her, and it carried on into every romantic relationship she had, male or female, until Anthea. The last one before it is where her story starts. She's hiding from her boyfriend and calls Mycroft for help because her boyfriend works for Mycroft. He and Anthea are familiar with Camille because of that relationship and do whatever they can to assist her. Another thing I wanted was a tie to Sherlock and John, so I decided that Camille was going to be the unofficial adopted niece of Mrs. Hudson. Why her? Well, one, because I love that little woman, mainly. She's amazing and awesome, and seriously, I imagine what it would be like if she and my Nana met, and I'm pretty sure they would bring the world to an end. Plus, I love tying Mrs. H into my stories. Little side characters are usually what helps me build my characters if they don't revolve around the main characters. I like to take the little side characters that are there, you know, for like comedic purposes or whatever, or just there in the background, and I like to drag them into the forefront and tie them into my character. It's so much fun. There really isn't anything easy about writing Camille. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen occasionally. She's a strong-willed woman, beaten into being submissive, and has no idea how to trust anymore. When my older sibling abused me physically and verbally, I never got to the point where I couldn't trust or let them have complete control. I stood my ground when I could, and when I couldn't, I got back up when it was over. So to have Camille in a place where she can't get back up, where she doesn't know if she's strong enough to, it's challenging in a good way. I love challenging myself with new ideas and situations, but it's always hard at first. I'm sure as I go along it'll get easier, but it's also the type of thing that I don't think will ever get easy enough. Much like easy parts of writing Camille, she doesn't have a lot of happy memories. Not yet anyway. She will one day, but right now she's slowly rebuilding herself with the help of others around her. It's gonna take time, and I hope one day to be able to edit or update this post and give some best memories. Worst memory, unfortunately, isn't hard, and it's where her story starts. It's when she's on the phone with Mycroft while hiding from her boyfriend. She's terrified of getting caught, of being beaten again, and knows there's a very good chance she will die before Mycroft can get someone to save her. The idea for her that she's finally reached out for help, only for it to be too late, scares her more than any beating ever did. And there really isn't anything for her that can be worse than that. It's just, honestly, it's an abuse, in my experience and research, it seems to be an abuse victim's absolute worst fear is finally reaching out for help, only for it to be too late. Camille is nowhere near finished, but she's come a long way since she started, and I know the rest of her story is going to be amazing. She isn't at all what I planned when I first started out, but she's so much better. I love that she has taken me into so many new territories and so many different challenges where I have to, instead of just letting it all flow, I have to stop and think. I have to make myself sit back and go, how do I do this in a way that'll come across correctly, or how do I do this in a way that'll come across authentically? And I love it when characters do that. I love it when they make me stop and go, am I doing this correctly? Because I always learn something. Yeah, I'll probably have to rewrite 50 bazillion times, but I'm learning as I do it, and I love that. I love learning. Even though I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, I love learning new things when it comes to writing and creating and just life in general, really. I absolutely love it. And this is hysterical because it's coming from a girl who hated school, unless it was English or history, and then I was okay. The way that Camille has built and grown is amazing, and it's almost like she grew on her very own without any help from me at all. And I love when my characters do that, when they just take the reins out of my hands and build themselves, leaving me to sit back and go, okay, I don't think I could have come up with that on my own. Good job to you. And that is our character breakdown for Camille O'Byron. That is also our last character breakdown for 2018. They will continue into the new year, I promise. I have many more characters. Let's put it this way. My current count, I said this in another video, my current count is like 92, I believe. I'll put on the screen if I'm incorrect. But I believe my current count is 92, and this is character breakdown number 44. So we have a ways to go. I don't think I'll be hitting all, I said it last year. Or was it last year or the beginning of this year? I don't remember. I don't think I'll be hitting all my characters because not all of them are in a place where I feel like I can give you a good breakdown of them. I mean, I could, you know, like switch up what my breakdowns are. I probably will. But for now, I'm happy with how the breakdowns are, and I'm happy with what I'm able to give you guys. Like I said, come next year, they may be different. They may, you know, have more to them. Who knows? For now, though, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what your opinion on Sherlock is. Let me know what your opinion on Camille is. Do you like Camille better, or do you like the twins better? Let me know. As always, all of my social media handles and my blog will be down in the description below if you want to read the post that goes along with this video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. If you aren't yet, please subscribe, please. I love knowing you guys like my content and the videos I give you. I love knowing that there are more people watching, that I'm spreading my knowledge to more people. And don't forget to turn on the little notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload. Make sure you set your settings for your notification bell to all, not just for me, but for everyone you follow, so you always get a notification whenever we upload. If the notification bell isn't working for you, I post every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come the new year, I will be posting Wednesdays and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So mark it down on your calendar and just look on my channel to see what new videos there are. And I will see you guys next week with our final video of 2018, which will be 2018 favorites. Bye!